What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Unbox Monday. So today we're taking a look at aoshima's Toyota jzz30 soarer. So let's go in the box, so it's in the box, open it up, see what comes inside, and take more detail later on. Okay, so as always, we're going to start off with a decal sheet. So you got a nice decal sheet. You get your gauges, Toyota emblems in gold and silver, which is pretty neat. A couple of these plates and your window, top of your window skirt, you want to call it. You do get window masks for painting the black trim on them, which is always nice. I know a lot of people love this. Saves time from you doing it yourself, and it's just convenient. You get poly caps for your wheels to make them sort of spinnable. Jump straight into the clear parts. So you get quite a bit of clear parts actually. So you get your headlights right there. You get two different styles of tail lights. Here's your one style, and here's your second style. Got a part of your headlights right there. Got some actual LED headlight bezels in there. Some indicator lights. And your main windshield, side glass, and back glass is all one piece. Which is nice sometimes because, you know, it's just one convenient big piece and just glue it in the center and you're all set. But you do get back glass hazing for the heat, which is pretty neat. And of course, nice hazing all around where it's hazed up where you need to paint it black anyway, so that's pretty neat. Okay, you got one little small tree here. I'm not really sure what this is. I think this is like a suspension lift to raise it up. I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, a couple of chrome trees. So this is optional. You do get an optional upgraded exhaust system, which is super cool. Two-piece muffler. That's optional, but that's pretty cool and that's custom. I'm sure a lot of people will go with that. Straight pipe exhaust. I'm sure a lot of people will go with that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you do get a couple of wheels. Now the thing is, these wheels, these are your stock wheels, which are pretty nice. You get your mirror bezels right there, and your exhaust tips. Very small exhaust tips. And then you do get your bigger custom wheels. Now you are going to have to use these wheels because I believe the tires that comes with this kit will not fit these wheels because these look like they're 17 inches or 18 inch. I'm not sure what size these are, and these are 20-inch wheels. So, but Aoshima, they did not include any tires for these wheels right here, and here's the tires right here. As you're wondering, super nice. You guys have name brand on there, and they're very flexible, and they smell like rubber. So they're actual rubber tires, which is super nice. But again, these are too big for these wheels, so you cannot use these wheels, which is kind of bummer. But the only reason I think they include this is because of the mirrors and the exhaust. So just keep that in mind. But again, tires are super nice. But then again, you are going to have to use these wheels at the end, but not too big a deal. Alright, so let's jump straight into our first bag. So here's your interior pieces. You got rear view mirror. You got infotainment system right there. I believe that might be the optional part. I think there's actual old radio system you can use on a dashboard. That's why it's separate. Center console. Shifter? I'm not really sure what the heck that is. Was it good? I'm not sure. There's your emergency brake. Door panels look pretty simplified, but very nicely detailed. Your seats. And your seat backs with netting, which is pretty neat. You get more of interior parts. You get your license plate frames. Looks like a hood. I'm not really sure. Here's your mirrors. Your main interior bucket. Back seat's molded in, but not too big a deal. That should be easy to mask off. But your center console and everything's molded separate, except your armrest. Steering wheel. There's your optional old radio system, so you want to go this route instead of the touchscreen infotainment system that you can go with. Windshield wipers, front and back. Here's your dashboard, super nice dashboard. Now you only get right-hand drive, but not too big a deal because this isn't a really it's more like a European vehicle, so you only get right-hand drive. And there's your center console area where you do have an optional for this radio, or like I showed earlier, at the touchscreen. Very cool. Alright, so we got the black part trees, and these are all your chassis parts. So your brakes right here, front and back. Kind of shallow in detail, but not too big a deal. Here's your intercooler. Suspension, looks like air suspension. That's pretty neat. Steering, your rear axle, or differential you want to call it. Or suspension arms, looks like part of your rear end. Sway bars of your rear. Looks like part of your front suspension. And your front skid plate. And your stock exhaust. So you don't want to go with the straight pipe exhaust like I showed earlier in Chrome. You can go with this exhaust, which I don't think you can use this exhaust either, which I'll show you why here in a sec. Here's your steering, and you got some more sway bars. And the final piece of the chassis is going to be obviously your chassis. It is a curbside kit, so meaning there's no engine, but you do got very nice engine detail on the bottom. It is molded like completely open, so very detailed, very nicely done. You can easily paint that silver or whatever color you want to choose. Part of your exhaust is molded in, but then it separates here, and then you can go with your other two options of exhaust, your choice. But very nice detail. Relatively easy to paint. Now you do get some optional parts in this kit for like a race car type style. So you do get a racing steering wheel. And you do get one racing seat for the driver's seat. That is molded shut, but you can easily draw that open if you want to. One piece, very cool. Okay, you get more optional parts. You got optional racing mirrors, which are very small, slim little mirrors. You do get another steering wheel option. And you do have a spoiler option. So here's your spoiler struts. And your actual spoiler right here. That's wicked cool. Very neat. So you do get 2 trees of optional parts. Alrighty, so the last thing is going to be your body. One piece body, which makes it much easier. You don't have to assemble it before paint or after paint. All your bumpers are on, side skirts, everything, which is super nice. So the body looks pretty clean. There is some mold lines, I think. Yeah, right here. Actually, that's not mold line. That's just how the plastic is. But very nice. There's no actual marking where the spoiler goes, except you do have. I'm not sure you can see it. There's a little triangle right here and right here. It's very hard to see it. But it's there, so I believe that's where the spoilers will go. There's a very shallow triangle. You can't really feel it, so you might as well just sand that right off. But other than that, everything looks pretty nicely molded. Obviously no flash anywhere because it's aoshima. Panel lines. Let's go to the doors. They're actually pretty deep. Very nice panel lines. Yeah, it's actually stuck my finger. Super nice. But if you want to, go ahead and do 1 or 2 scribes, just be 100% sure. Gas tank door. Super nice also. Usually that's the most worst part of each kit, the door panel on the gas door, but that's actually pretty nice. Your taillights and headlight bezels are molded in, but not too big a deal. You can get some bare metal foil and just bare metal foil that, make that silver, and paint the taillights red, and then also the headlights. Mold lines. Mold line right there. And right here. Not bad. So that's about it. I can't see anymore. So very nice, clean molded body. So like I said, when I said you can't really use this exhaust anymore because it is a 2-piece exhaust. Meaning 2-piece is because it has 2 bezels on each side, and this body does not allow it because you only got 1 opening for that exhaust, which is for the custom exhaust for this guy. So, but if you want to use the other exhaust, you can copy and paste this over here, and you just have to do some drilling and stuff, but not too big a deal. But just keep that in mind. You are going to have to do some actual work to open this side up also for the stock exhaust. But I'm sure, like I said before, I'm sure nobody would do because everybody loves the custom loud exhaust. But that's one option thing you can't do with the exhaust unless you want to spend some time and open the other side. But who wants the stock exhaust where you get the loud straight pipe exhaust? But other than that, guys, the body looks fantastic. Very clean. So after taking a very good look at this kit, guys, this is actually a really nice kit from Aoshima. Very nicely molded. Not many mold lines. Body looks fantastic. There's a couple of different ways you can build this. You can build this as a normal street version, or like a custom track version, which is I believe this version of the kit is mostly focused on like a fully track car custom. Because Aoshima does offer 2 versions of this kit. There's this version, and there is a fully stock version, which is a full-on road car version. This one's more like a track-on, focus, type custom vehicle you want to call it. So because it has this crazy splitter right here on the front bumper, crazy wheels that you cannot use the small wheels because they do not provide the tires for it. But the wheel is a 20-inch wheel anyway, so those wheels are completely useless anyway. They only provide that tree just for the mirrors and the exhaust tips, which you're not going to use the exhaust tips anyway because you can't use the stock exhaust. So it's kind of pointless to include that tree, it's mainly just for the mirrors. But going back to the instructions, Aoshima does provide you whatever is like a highlighted silver. Those are the parts you will not be using. So, such as the wheels, of course, exhaust tip, and the only thing on that tree you are going to be using the mirror, which is pretty funny. Exhaust, of course, you're not going to use exhaust either unless you want to open that one side of the bumper, like I showed you on the body. So the stock exhaust is kind of pointless, but not too big a deal. Who wants to use that exhaust where you can just have the straight pipe and make it louder. The one seat, this is optional. You can use both seats. You don't wait here. That's, you can use that. Not too big a deal. You don't want to use racing seats. Not too big a deal. But other than that, just whatever is silver, those are parts you're not going to be using. So, but other than that, guys, it's a pretty nice kit. Again, this version is more like a custom stock, not custom stock, more like a custom version because it has those nice wheels, splitter on the bumper, has a crazy spoiler that you can use or not. You don't have to. There's no big opening on the body where you have to. It's forcing you to use that spoiler. It's optional. But other than that, guys, that's it for this Unbox Monday. Let me know what you think about this kit. Again, there's 2 different versions. There's this version and, of course, a rolled version, a full focus rolled version. But other than that, guys, that's it for this Unbox Monday. Until my next Unbox Monday and until my next video, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.